One morning, Elif was sitting in the back room of her small cafe, opening her computer to check her messages. As she browsed through an old forum, a topic caught her attention. Time travel. Is it really possible? The headline immediately drew her in. It was the subject she had been fascinated with for years. And now, someone seemed to have proof that it could actually happen. Elif had always believed that time travel existed only in movies, books, or science fiction theories. But today, that belief seemed to be on the verge of shattering. A forum user had posted about a man who claimed to have traveled from the year 2035. The man described in detail the scientific advancements of the future and stated that time travel was possible, but only a select few knew how to do it. What can those who believe in time travel accomplish? The user had asked. This thought spiraled in Elif's mind. She couldn't suppress her curiosity. Could she actually change time? See the future or the past? If these people were telling the truth, she could hold the power to change the world. After reading several new articles on the forum, Elif's curiosity only deepened. The more she read, the more convinced she became that time travel wasn't just a fantasy. One name kept appearing: John Titor. The forum discussions were filled with claims that, in the early 2000s, a man named John Titor had traveled through time. He was said to have come from 2036, using a 1975 model time machine. His accounts of time travel theories matched those of later scientific discoveries, raising the question of whether Titor had been telling the truth. A week later, Elif found herself on the forum, trying to reach out to John Titor. Her messages were replied to quickly, but his responses were strange. He shared more and more details about time travel, and then, one day, she received a mysterious message on her phone. It contained only an address and a time. The journey begins. Are you ready? Today, at 6 p.m., Tunnel Street. Elif couldn't ignore the message. A fire had ignited within her, a desire to uncover the truth about time travel. At 6 p.m. that day, she set out toward Tunnel Street. At exactly 6 p.m., Elif arrived at Tunnel Street. She still had doubts in her mind. Was someone really waiting for her there? Would she find anything that could prove time travel was real? As if on cue, she spotted a man standing outside an old shop. He was wearing a long black coat and holding an old watch. As Elif approached him, she felt like she recognized his face. He looked like one of the forum users. Without asking his name, the man greeted her. "Welcome, Elif." Are you John Titor?" Elif asked, astonished. The man nodded and said, "My real name is John, but I've used the name Titor to communicate with people like you. Are you ready?" Without answering, Elif followed him down the street. As they walked, she tried to make sense of what was happening. Her curiosity was overwhelming. After a few moments, she turned to him and asked, "Is this really real?" John smiled and replied, "Time travel is both the beginning and the end. But at the same time, few people are capable of truly understanding it." In that instant, Elif felt as though time itself had stopped. Only a few seconds passed, but it felt like years. When the feeling subsided, she found herself in a strange laboratory. A machine, glowing with an eerie light, sat in the center of the room. All around her, the equipment looked ancient, yet somehow futuristic at the same time. John turned to her and said, "Here, we will uncover the secrets of time and the universe. But there's one rule. You can change the future, but you can never bring the past back." And so, Elif's journey into time travel was about to begin. She didn't want to change time. She simply wanted to understand the world better, to see the past and future. But little did she know, time's laws could be dangerous. Before activating the machine, John gave her one last warning. Playing with time always brings new dangers. Every action has the potential to shift the balance of the universe. The time machine hummed to life, and Elif was soon traveling to different time periods, past and future. But what Elif didn't realize was that every step she took in the past would awaken an enemy waiting to confront her.